Alright, we're gonna keep oscillating between Alaska and Arizona till I qualify one of these. I'll probably, stay away from the other until I bank some more cash. I gotta decide what bike I'm gonna get next. Speed's not an issue for this stage. I've proven that so long as I can stay on my bike, I can make it to first and secure first. What I can use is better handling. You know, I want some more weight on this bike. Some more ballast. So I don't go flying off it so easy. Speed's definitely not an issue, and I don't recall what speed level I'm gonna want for Stage 3. Stage level designation Fleetwood 3. But yeah, my next purchase, gotta make it heavier than this. Keep my ass on this bike. Alright, that one's not a weight problem. That one was a skill problem. Only a race left. And again, I got the speed. I'd like to get in the first place and then begin slowing down to, you know, secure it. You know, while I have it secured, I can afford to bleed some speed when I'm at the front. In this kind of position, while I can watch the other racers and maybe get them wrecked, they can also do the same to me. While I'm not a bad fighter, again, my ass is gonna stay on this bike. Watch this hill. There we go. Gonna be getting judiciously... We're attempting to judiciously lay off the gas. Cow. It's where we would have finished. Not good. Hit that brake. Ah! Okay. Officer? Gross. Okay. I could have slowed down to knock them off the bike to not bust me for the hell that's gonna come my way, I'm sure. But, didn't happen. These have a number of traps out here. George is catching up. Gross. Ooh, that was a good finish. We take that. Good. Good. Boop. Alright. That means it's just Arizona I haven't qualified. Okay. Wisdom. Immense wisdom. Let's run Hawaii, Tennessee, and Vermont. Take a look at my condition afterwards. Also allows me to stall and give some more thought to the flavor of bike I want. Maybe I'll hold off making a purchase until, I clear Stage 2, assuming I can actually defeat Stage 2 Arizona. you know, just punt the decision to future Grimith. Well, at least I'm not too far from the bike, because it came most of the way with me. Alright, good. I'm gonna blame that on the camouflage I'm wearing, yes. I blend in with the terrain. Yes. Of course. Good hit, Buffet. Good, 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 good. That wasn't me. You get after those instruments, sir. Or madam. Alright. We're almost halfway done. Was it fair to call that almost? I don't know. Good work, George. But there's 3.5 miles to hold this shit together. I've lost track of myself. Where have I gone? It's like when you're playing like a side-scroller game, and there's foreground terrain that obscures you. But if you were actually like in the first-person perspective of that character, you'd be able to see yourself and positioning and surroundings perfectly fine. Because you're not, you as the player are like, what? What? Looping music? Okay. Another officer. Carelessly parked police vehicle. Things are looking good. Boop. One of those caution, like, hazard things. Whee! Oh yeah, we're golden. Great. Drink it in, man. Might need to keep running Hawaii. Nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Cruel. Game keeps wanting to, like, be like, hey, you want to do the thing you haven't qualified for again? You should do that. You should care about that more. Listen, not only do I need the cash, probably need the practice, too. Try not to rock out. I might end up trying Arizona without buying the vehicle upgrade. Provided I can actually qualify. And I can end the video and have a length of time consider what I might want to purchase next. Maybe do some experimenting. After all, I've got a password. Can load whenever the hell I want. Can't stop me. Well, maybe you can stop me. I don't want to consider all the ways. I don't have a defense prepared for everything. I'm willing to concede that I could be stopped. I don't want to consider how. Write in the comments how you believe you could stop me, so that I can prepare my defenses accordingly. If you would be so considerate. My face is itching again! Ah! Sort of thing I can just quasi-relax with. Doesn't require deep thinking. I'm not wrangling with the controls much. Not forgetting how to do things. Just let this constant stream of consciousness in my brain take over. Ram into that. To keep things interesting. I was too far ahead of George. Jorg. That was, near calamitous. I got bamboozled there. I feel like my frame rate shifted somewhere along the way. It's weird. Awkward! Thought I would be able to get around the side of that vehicle, and I was clearly incorrect. Alright. Glad for you. Here's my $400 fine. The next day... Little Rash for Grimith. Excuse me, it's Grim. My bad. We're fine. Not like I'm being a perfectionist about this. There's room for error. It's the story of a hero's struggle. But no hero's struggle, like, rather, like, the good ones have, like, challenges there. Like, the hero, like, tackles, like, doubt and concern. You know, it's left up for question. Can the hero succeed? Will the hero prevail? And if the hero does, at what cost? What is the price that must be paid? After all, if this were a guarantee, then how could I secure the viewer metrics? This content isn't to make one content, it's to get you invested. I'm getting my ass kicked off the road. Yeah! Well, it wasn't quite how I planned it. Oh, I bounced right into that chain. Oh! Oh! My body! Let's walk myself onto the side of the road. So, I remember my line about just constantly running Hawaii. Ow. Lawson? He's like, what the fuck do you say ow for? That dealt 0 damage. And I'm like, I don't have an argument. You win, Lawson. that That was the logic crashing into me. It's like, you're damn right I win. Excuse me. I got other rashers to catch. And I'm like, Lawson, you're in 8th place. How about you cool your jets? He's like, fucking excuse me? The disrespect. You're a nobody. And I'm like, I've been rashing for decades now, Lawson. It's like, and you're here, huh? This is the furthest you've come in decades? Understood. Alright, yeah. Ah. I got stabilized. It worked out. Awkward. Prevailed? But for how long? Unfortunate. Also unfortunate for them. Let's see what crimes will befall me here in the home stretch. It's my club and you can't have it. The sound of the club in my hand. This bike may not have a nitro, but damn it, I enabled it anyway. Oh, shit. The pack will always feed on a weekend leader. Alright? Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Have a look at this panda. Yeah. Yeah. It's an extra 100 pounds. 35 horsepower. It's definitely in my price range. And the bonsai is some distance away. Money is infinite, so long as I'm willing to constantly put in the time to race. Ugh. Music, please! Please. Shh. Don't do that. So I have this Panda 900. That's 120 horsepower, 390 pounds. And I'll actually have some wiggle room to pay... I might want more wiggle room there, though. Or this Shurken 1000. It's 140 horsepower, like significantly more weight. One's powerful and big, remember that, when screaming into a turn. But of course, I can just buy this, and if some terrible crime happens and I game over, well, we can show that off, and then I can put in my password. I think I'll keep in the ultralight category. Let's do it. I know, you're like, Grimith, didn't you want a heavier bike? Hey, listen, this is definitely heavier, okay? It's irrefutable, the evidence is right there. Let's go on a Maple run. Although, I might need all the rest of the time of this video, wherever it takes me, to run Arizona to try to qualify. Look at that extra speed, baby! Woo. Once again, I'm blending in the background. I'm a chameleon. That was so far! It's only gonna get worse as I buy more and more powerful bikes. Rasher buys new bike. Does worse. Turn the page. Boop. This definitely feels better, though. That was the fucking point. Now that I'm in first, I can begin laying off the gas. Try and retain control. I don't need to go that damn fast. I can also, of course, drive off the road. It's a way to bleed speed. And be on the lookout for the fuzz. Listen out for those sirens. Because no matter how ahead I am of the pack, one goof up around them, and it's quittance. And I can't afford curtains. Not in this economy. Especially not after my purchase. I gotta save my money for rashing. And, the grease I rub all over my, my jumpsuit for, when I fly off this bike. These are the choices we make in life. My bike health. Okay. Alright, good. I was so far ahead. I've recovered. And, that police officer wasn't willing to turn around for me. That's good. Grimith slows down. In addition to flying very far off the bike, another concern I'm going to have with going faster and going to collisions is that bike health. Take that turn a bit slower. Yeah. Beautiful. Good purchase. Good purchase. Good purchase. Definitely wasn't too far ahead. But I was enough. Alright. Let's see if I can get this in the bag here. Back to Arizona we go. As your bike becomes more powerful, you can put less focus on the scrum, and more on just shooting ahead. Where the other rashers become less of an obstacle. Less something you jockey with for position. Well, that does mean if you really enjoy that aspect of the game. Have to take pains to put it back in your repertoire. Ain't that right, Officer 41? Memory serves, the officers also have more health than the other rashers. So it takes more hits to actually down them. Whee! See if I can hold on to this. Another officer. Alright. Excuse me, officer. See if we can make some good distance here on this stretch of road. Actually got a break here. Down, 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 down. Play it, sound chip. Play it. Pull your heart out. Looking strong. Couple more miles to go. Then we'll be through this and to stage 3 of 5. Where the stakes get even higher. The racers change. Their bikes all collectively get faster. And even more length gets added to the same 5 tracks. Fuck! That's, I went flying way too far from the bike there. We ain't keeping first. I don't even say, there we go. It's like I didn't even see it in the fucking mirror. It said I can still qualify. I can still qualify! I almost got up the plane to the air. Grimith, like, tilts his head wondering whether it'd be quicker to run for it and get back to his bike, but no, I wasn't close enough. Well, I could have still qualified. I'd need nitro. Catch up to the top 3 here. It's too close. Too close. 4th place for me. Damn! Damn! I don't want to see my clothes gone again. Thank you, Natasha. $800 though. Alright, I guess this video's going over a half hour. Damn. Shouldn't have raced Vermont, I should have just raced. I blamed the camouflage, that's what it was. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh well. I didn't skid at all back there. But then I skidded a little. I mean, it was still $800. Starting the prize money, I would have gotten 2nd place and stage level designation area code 1. Oh well. Anyway, we're back here in first. We just gotta hold this for the next 5 miles. If you could build up an potentially infinite amount of distance between yourself and the competition, that'd be one thing, but second's gonna be lurking back there. Gotta put pressure on you, you know? Can't let you get complacent. Gotta be some stakes here. And I tell you what, it's Road Rashers, always stakes, damn it. Police are everywhere. Ready to put Rashers down with $400 fines. At least there's no, like, repeat offender tax. Maybe the higher fines of the The higher the stage level. Maybe that's like the repeat offender thing. You've built up a criminal record as a rasher. I don't want to talk about how I clenched my teeth there. We'll just play that off as I was really cool. Okay? Just pretend, everyone. Lie to me, okay? Back here on this stretch. Grimith remembers prior crimes. And he will favor the break even more. Officer. If you will excuse me. George. George? George, you motherfucker! Had to make it exciting there at the end. Don't bleed your speed! Whoop! Alright. There's her 5 of 5 qualification. Alright. I accept this privilege in the spirit it was given. Thanks. A whole bundle. Next time, Level 3. The tracks exceed double digits. Good, all the tracks exceed double digits. The fees are higher than ever. This summer, Grim gets fucked. Wait, what? I didn't sign up for that. Shit, I should have read the fine print.